Did you know that the Metropolitan Community College's Maple Woods campus is the birthplace of the Kansas City Storytelling Celebration, now in its 17th year, and that it has grown to over 225 performances throughout the Kansas City area? Here to tell us about this 4-day event that is supported by the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund is Heather Bettis, who is the Community Relations Coordinator for Maple Woods Community College and is also the coordinator for this event. Heather, thank you for having us here today.
Oh, thanks for coming out. We really appreciate it.
Heather, you have been involved with the storytelling celebration for 16 years of the 17 years that it's been around. How did the storytelling celebration get started? And give us some background on how it's grown.
Well, thank you so much for asking. There's a rich history behind this celebration, and I'm really proud to talk about those folks that kind of put it together. Steve Otto was a local storyteller, and he worked here at the campus in the community education department, and he taught storytelling classes. Well, he got together with Joyce Slater, who is our artistic director, still to this day, 17 years later, and with our former president, Dr. Myrna Solomon. And they had a conversation about how storytelling could grow in the community and why it's such a vital part of the community. So they got together, and here we are 17 years later, after that conversation back in 1998, still going around and telling stories to lots of folks.
And how many storytellers are involved this year?
Actually, we have a little over 40. We're looking at about 44, and that includes our featured storytellers who come from all over the United States. And then the other 40 tellers are regional tellers from here around in the 4-state Midwest area.
Mm-hmm. And how are they selected from year to year?
Actually, Joyce Slater does a fabulous job in doing that. She listens to those tellers. She goes out and she finds those tellers are going to fit within the communities that we have, that we tell stories in. So she's very good at kind of listening, seeing where the storyteller's talents, where their music, their drama, their theater, all fit into the scheme of where we go throughout the community.
And where do you go from, if we're giving a perspective of the parameters of the celebration? Where are these 225 performances taking place?
Well, we're very blessed to have a site committee that gives us all the destinations and locations that we go to. We go as far out as Overland Park, Kansas, to as far north, from south to north, out to Platte City, and then we bring the nucleus of our programs into the Kansas City metro area.
And what are some of the locations in the Kansas City metro area?
The Kansas City metro area, we go into the Guadalupe Center, the juvenile detention centers. We go into a lot of the schools. A lot of our supporters from the site committee are from schools. North and Kansas City School District, Fort Osage, Liberty. We work with a lot of different community school districts to make sure we get the message out there. And then we also work with the 3 major library systems here in Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri Public Library, Kansas City, Kansas Public Library, and the Mid-Continent Public Libraries, of which there are 37 branches. So we work with them to get out not only into the schools, but also into their library systems. So we're very, very lucky to have them as on our site committee to help us choose where we go.
So how many people are you anticipating attending the celebration over the 4 days?
Actually, the most wonderful thing about the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund is they give us the opportunity to reach out outside of our community to bring folks in. So we look outside of Kansas City. We have a family actually that comes from Glen Ellen, Illinois, and they bring a van full of people to come, and that's through the help and support of NTDF. So we'll probably bring in this year close to 25 to 28,000 folks to hear stories, and not only because of the libraries, because of the schools, but also at our various public free events. And for those people that are wanting to come in town, they can look at a free public schedule on our website at kcstorytelling.org. That's kcstorytelling.org. We hope you'll go out there and take a look at the schedule.
Absolutely. There's so much to see on your website as well.
Thank you.
For the videos and the photos, to give people an idea of what to expect also, and just the multiple locations that you cover. So thank you all for what you do, and thank you for bringing so many people to Kansas City so that we continue to share the story of our city with everyone who visits.
Thank you so much.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/NTDF.